GAO did so back in July of 2012, and still nothing has been done. Exposure and testing requirements for mobile phones should be reassessed, and still it has not been done. And the public at large is so unaware of this. I feel my job is to inform. And you know, every time I say something to someone, I get that look. You know what I mean? Like, where's your tinfoil hat? People just don't know. I carry around the instructions for how to find the RF warnings in an iPhone. People were totally unaware that it's there or that there is anything. What's RF? It's the, you know, you talk about we don't want to conflate the cell phones and the Wi-Fi and the cell towers, but we have to, because it's all cumulative exposure. You cannot separate them. It has to be considered. It's the long-term cumulative exposure that has not been studied until recently. And we need to do more study on that before we rush into this technology worship, almost. And I give a big amen to Kate Keel's comments. I feel so strongly about that aspect of it as well. People are disconnecting and we're relying on technology, and it just cannot replace human interaction. One thing that hasn't been brought up, it's, you know, the blue light from all of the screens that we look at, that is damaging our eyes. And when I do my research and I find out what's driving this, it's money, it's greed. School systems are hurting for resources. They need money. Oh, well, we can lease out the land and we'll get $2 million in Prince George's County over a 5-year. What is $2 million in 5 years when they have a $9 billion annual budget? Everything's a risk-benefit analysis, and to me, these risks are not worth the benefits. I really wasn't completely prepared. I'm just kind of threw this together last night. I want to cite the comments from Tom Wheeler, the head of the FCC, who's a former head of the wireless industry, in regards to 5G. He says that turning innovators loose is far preferable to expecting committees and regulators to define the future. We won't wait for the standards to be first developed in the sometimes arduous standard-setting process or in a government-led activity. So I don't think we're going to get anywhere with the FCC, because all they see is, you know, the future of wireless, and you know, the 1996 Telecommunications Act was pretty much written by the wireless industry. So I'm just, again, so thankful for people like you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.